In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to place a raster image in Adobe Illustrator and transform it into a clean, editable vector. Let's dive right in and get started with a seamless workflow. First, to bring your image into your workspace, navigate to File, then select Place. Choose the image file you want to use and click Place. If you prefer, you can also simply drag and drop the image right onto your artboard. Ensuring your image has good contrast and minimal noise will greatly help with achieving a solid trace result, as these factors significantly affect the outcome. Now, with your image placed on the artboard, it's time to activate it. Click the image using the Selection tool, which you can access quickly by pressing the letter V on your keyboard. With the image selected, let's open the Image Trace panel to start converting this image into a vector. You'll find this option by navigating to Window and then selecting Image Trace. Alternatively, while your image is selected, you might notice a quick Image Trace button appearing in the control bar or possibly within the Properties panel, depending on your workspace setup. With the Image Trace panel open, you'll notice several preset options such as Auto Color, High Color, Grayscale, and Black and White, among others. Choose a preset that closely matches the characteristics of your source image and aligns with your desired final output. This will serve as a great starting point, although you may need to make further adjustments. Fine-tuning your trace settings comes next, and it's optional but strongly recommended for a polished look. Use the Preview checkbox within the Image Trace panel to see how each adjustment affects the trace in real time. Under the Advanced section, you'll find options like Mode, which lets you choose between color, grayscale, or black and white. The Palette option is crucial when in color mode, offering choices like Full Tone and Limited. Adjusting the Paths slider allows you to balance between detail and simplicity, and the Corners slider helps control how sharp angles are processed. The Noise slider is handy for filtering out any small stray shapes or artifacts, enhancing the overall crispness of your image. Depending on your Illustrator version, you might also have options like Transparency and Ignore White, letting you tweak how background or transparent areas are treated. Once you're happy with your settings or a preset, click Trace to process the image. The processing speed will vary based on the image's size and complexity. After that, you'll want to convert your trace result into editable paths. This is done by expanding the trace. Simply go to Object, then Image Trace, and select Expand. You may also notice the Expand button nearby. This will transform your live trace object into vector paths. For further customization, ungroup elements by heading to Object and then selecting Ungroup. This allows you to edit individual shapes using the Direct Selection tool. For the final touches, clean up and refine your vector. Remove any unwanted shapes or backgrounds, and simplify paths if they're overly dense by selecting Object, navigating to Path, and choosing Simplify. Feel free to recolor fills and strokes or combine paths using the Pathfinder tool. Once you're satisfied with your refined vector artwork, remember to save your document. Typically, you'll want to save it as an .ai file, but you can also export it into various formats like SVG, PDF, or EPS, depending on your needs. Thanks to its vector nature, your artwork can now be scaled infinitely without any pixelation, ready for whatever project you have in mind.